You ever seen a rap boss with 10 chains on, acting untouchable, but secretly sweating bullets over one man? That's Rick Ross, and that man is 50 Cent. The feud that started with a stare at the bet awards has exploded into one of the wildest, pettiest, and most dangerous rivalries in hip-hop history, from leaked tapes to lawsuits, .x's flipping sides, and baby mamas being flown out on shopping sprees. This isn't just beef. This is war. And if you thought it was over, think again. Because according to Ross's own baby mama, Tia Kemp, this boss is still scared to death of 50 Cent, and she's ready to burn the whole house down.
Is there anything about Ross and his career that you have any respect for?
Oh, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I never wanted to work with him.
Rick Ross spent years fronting like he was unbothered, but his baby mama just pulled the curtain back on the truth. He's terrified of 50 Cent, and it's way uglier than anyone imagined.
I'm deciding to your life up. Rick Ross, I'm gonna your life up.
The man who built his empire on being a boss? Turns out he's been losing sleep over the one enemy he can't shake.
I kicked Rick ass. Kicked Rick Ross' ass, right?
And when Ross finally fired back, it wasn't just about pride, it was about survival. The way 50 ripped him apart from the inside will have you wondering how Ross even managed to stay standing. And guess what? It all started over a look. Yeah, just one glance at the 2008 BET Awards, and suddenly, Ross had a personal vendetta against...
It all kicked off in 2008 with one simple thing, a stare at the BET Awards. Rick Ross locked eyes with 50 Cent, and just like that, it was on. The crazy part, 50 didn't even notice. He later said, "I don't even remember seeing Ross there." That one line. It crushed Ross's ego. And in hip-hop, disrespect like that can only mean war. Ross didn't just clap back with a diss track. He went nuclear on Mafia music, referencing the house fire that nearly claimed 50/50's baby mama and son. That wasn't just a bar. It was personal. And when it comes to personal, nobody out-petties 50 Cent. So 50 did what he does best. He dug up dirt. And what he found ended Ross's tough guy image overnight. Photos surfaced of Ross in a corrections officer uniform. The same guy who claimed to be the biggest boss in the streets was exposed as a former prison guard. The internet lit up. Officer Ricky memes went viral. The damage, brutal. But 50 wasn't done. He brought in Ross's own baby mama. Tia Kemp sat her down, put her in front of the camera, let her spill everything. She exposed Ross's parenting, his finances, even his fake lifestyle. Rented cars, borrowed jewelry, and nothing but smoke and mirrors. And to really rub it in, 50 took Tia on a shopping spree and even flew Ross's son to Vegas with Floyd Mayweather. That wasn't just a flex. That was psychological warfare.
Rick Ross took another shot at 50. So 50 brought out Ross's baby mama on camera. It got ugly fast.
Seen Ross take a shot at you a couple weeks ago about a girl that you're not even with no more. What is it with you and Ross that's just been going on for so long?
Nothing else works for him, outside of mentioning me. What kind of risk cut his own grass?
You gonna touch your bed. Too confident, I can feel it. I'ma still cut the grass. I don't give a where I'm at.
Why you out there cutting your own grass? You trying to save money, nigga?
You really went at Rick hard. I mean, when you talk about paying the bills for his baby's mother.
I want to introduce you to everybody. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Tia, the mother of Rick Ross's son. And it's sort of embarrassing to me, as you listen to his raps, you would definitely believe him, but his jury is rented.
If I go with these other and go $2 million worth of jewels on.
His cars are being leased. It's just sad.
If someone did that to you, are you clapping back or letting it go like a cheesy boy?
Then 50 pushed too far. He leaked a private tape featuring another one of Ross's baby mamas, Lastonia Leviston. She sued hard. The result, 50 Cent was ordered to pay $5 million in damages. It hit so hard. He had to file for bankruptcy. For the first time ever, 50 took an L. But Ross, he stayed quiet, acting like it didn't even happen. Fast forward to today, and Tia Kemp is back. She jumped on IG Live, claiming that Rick Ross is still terrified of 50 Cent. Why? Because 50 allegedly knows too much. Tia said Ross is hiding dirty secrets, possibly dangerous ones. She hinted at ties to Diddy's wild parties, and even implied Ross was connected to some unspoken tragedies involving a woman named Miss Carroll. She warned that if Ross keeps playing, federal agents might be knocking on his door next. Remember that Smooth magazine shoot from 2009? Yeah, the one where Tia Kemp posed in black lingerie and red heels while 50 Cent played photographer. The headline, "Where's the beef?" Guest editor, 50 Cent. featuring Rick Ross's baby mama. It was the ultimate troll, and fans never forgot it.
Rick Ross has been strutting around for years acting like nothing bothers him, but his baby mama just blew his whole cover. She revealed the shocking truth. He's absolutely terrified of 50 Cent, and trust me, it's way messier than anyone could have imagined.
Deciding to your life up. Rick Ross, I'm a your life up.
Can you believe it? This man who built his entire empire on being the ultimate boss, Mr. Everyday I'm Hustlin' himself, has apparently been losing sleep over the one enemy he just can't shake off. The irony is just too delicious.
I kick Rick ass. Kick Rick Ross ass, right?
And when Ross finally snapped back, honey, it wasn't just about his bruised ego, it was pure survival mode. The way 50 tore him apart from the inside out will leave you shook. It's honestly a miracle Ross managed to stay standing after everything. And get this whole explosive feud started over just one look. Yes, you heard me right. A single glance at the 2008 Beat Awards and suddenly Ross headed out for 50 Cent.
They've had a long-standing beef for years. And I think this Rick Ross beef is the one beef that 50 will never.
But here's the gag. 50 didn't even realize they were feuding. He later admitted he couldn't even remember seeing Ross that night. Meanwhile, Ross was absolutely fuming over this perceived disrespect. At the time, Ross was on cloud 9, 2 platinum albums deep and cementing his status as rap's ultimate boss. He felt untouchable, but when he locked eyes with 50 at those awards, something inside him just snapped.
You won about 50 Cent, but I swear this man's pettiness is uncanny. Like this I feel it's everybody's.
Was it paranoia? Was he just desperate for some extra clout? Either way, he made the deadliest mistake of his entire career by coming for one of the most ruthless figures in hip-hop history. And let's keep it 100. 50 didn't even notice him. That's the level of pettiness we're dealing with, people.
Embarrassing to me, you know, because as you listen to his raps, you would definitely believe him, but I mean, it was surprising that he would sit there and say he's...
Recently, Ross linked up with Big Meech after his release from prison. Innocent. Right. Wrong. 50 Cent is the executive producer of the BMF TV series. So when Ross showed love to Meech, 50 saw it as betrayal. He posted a giant rap meme on Instagram and captioned it, "I think I'm Big Meech. Shots fired." But let's talk about the real chaos, Ross's home life. Kemp says he's got so many kids, he can't keep count. One child allegedly from a Russian woman. Another almost shipped off to college in Mississippi just to prove a point. She also accused Ross of skipping his son's graduation after years of hyping him up at football games. Just ghosted. No show. Nothing. Tia said, "He uses our son like a pawn to save face. And I'm done being quiet." Tia dropped one final bomb that had fans' jaws on the floor. She claims Ross has been silencing her for years with legal threats, cease and desist, hush orders, the whole nine. But she's not scared anymore. She said if Ross doesn't stop playing, she'll send the feds straight to his doorstep. Rick Ross built a brand on being untouchable. But when your own baby mama says you're scared of 50 Cent and you've been ducking smoke for 15 years, the mask starts to slip. And the biggest question of all, what does 50 Cent know? That's got Rick Ross looking over his shoulder to this day. Let us know what you think in the comments. Whose side are you on, the boss or the troll king? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more wild hip-hop stories, and share it with someone who remembers when rap beefs were real. Click here for the next one, the tea in that video, boiling.